Hello, travellers. Welcome to the Jade Frog Tavern. Grab a drink and go warm yourself by the fire.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Jade Frog Tavern podcast.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hooray! How are we doing today?
We are doing wonderful.
Yay!
Slightly sleep deprived.
Nice.
But
That's how we like it.
yeah.
We
but
run
it's...
on our best modes when we are sleep deprived.
Oh, I'm just going to keep battering my eyelids so I don't just fall asleep on screen. Just like, oh, no. Oh, God.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh,
But we'll get through.
Yeah.
We can do this. And what are we talking about today?
Oh, it's going
Do
straight
you
in there.
remember?
Just about.
Well, we can talk about ourselves for a bit if you like.
I always like talking about myself.
All right,
Gosh.
go for it. Go for it. How you doing? How you feeling? Has there been any games you've been enjoying lately?
Oh, come on now. We're still in Baldur's Gate.
Still in
but...
Baldur's Gate land.
And we've been playing a little bit of Overwatch and having some late nights.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I'm tired.
That's right, yeah. We stayed up till 4 a.m. on bank holiday.
We did. So if we're in the UK and there's a bank holiday, and I've never stayed up that late.
I was
Really?
impressed.
I know. There's a
Fueled.
lot.
By 69% rum.
Yeah, plantation rum. It got me good.
Yeah.
It kept me awake, ready to go.
And if you were feeling a bit sleepy, we then had our lovely friend, our new friend, Texas Ted, come and join us. With
Shout
his
out to Texas Ted.
Texas Ted, a lovely Scottish man who's got a delicious, deep voice.
Yeah, we should replace me with him on the show, and we'll just do miles
And
better.
me, and he can just talk to himself the whole time. And it'd be great.
But yeah, he was being our Mr. Tank while we was playing.
Yeah, he was
And
great.
He did. Yeah, he was.
It's very rare you find someone actually nice
on Overwatch
and
yeah.
willing to just hang out and have a good time. And yeah, it was glorious.
I could just sit and listen to him all day on like an audiobook.
Yeah, you were loving it.
I was. The rum allowed me to tell him how much I loved him. But other than that, I'm still in Baldur's Gate. I'm still in Act 1 because I am.
So am I.
Yeah.
It's the best act, apparently. And it is.
Well, there we go. I'm just reading every book. I'm turning over every rock. I'm making sure I find all these hidden random objects. I found like some magic necklace under a rock.
Oh, yeah.
Just chilling. I'm not going to say where or when, so you find it yourselves.
Oh. Damn it. Free walkthroughs.
Yeah, never. Keep it secret.
Yeah.
But, talking about Baldur's Gate, talking about video games, that's what we're here for.
You don't want to talk about me for a second?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I see how it is. Yeah, we have a good old chat about you, and then, no, straight on to it. Okay, that's fine. I'm not that important. I'm just like half of the show. It's fine. You know.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm just fucking
How are
with you.
you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Didn't notice.
I'm same as always. Just insane.
My will. My willy.
My Willie, my Willie.
My willy, my will.
That's right. I'll always be here. Perpetually insane. But I've been playing a lot of Remnant 2 as well this week.
You enjoying it? Are you
I am.
winning?
We are, because I have my friend Chicago to carry me throughout it. So
We are good at games, guys. We don't need
we are
help.
a bit. Sometimes we can do it.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, now you can talk about what we're supposed to talk about.
Thanks. I appreciate
Because
it.
we got to talk about the drink as well.
I
We're
know, I'm thirsty.
and I wanna- Give me
And
a
it's
drink.
pretty. All the drinks are always pretty that
They
the
are.
bartake makes, but this one's especially bloody and red.
Ooh.
So because of that, our topic today is old women.
Hags. Hags.
Eggs, gross old crones and
Dirty
witches.
grandmas.
Yeah, who stink out the forest.
Yep. Stanky old grannies.
Stanky leg.
That's
Doing
right.
the stanky leg in the trees.
I knew it. This is going to be our best episode yet.
It's just going to be us derailing and singing.
That's fine.
I still have the other songs in my head that I'm trying to not just blare out.
It'll come out.
It will. But and so inspired by that, we've still not decided a name on this one, but I think I quite like the Hearty Hag.
The Hearty Hag.
Hearty
the hag of
Hag.
a heart.
The Hag of the Heart.
The heartiest hag of all.
Or the Heartless Hag.
The heartless hag, because it's in the drink.
It's in the drink because
That's
it's
right.
dark, it's red, it's got bits in it.
Bits. And I'm not a fan of bits, so
Well, just don't use a straw this time.
don't use a straw.
Well, because surely that will get all the bits up. I don't know.
Oh.
It's blackberries. It's got cognac in it. It's got some lemon.
There's green stuff in it
And
as well.
there's a mint leaf in
Bit
it.
of pond life
So-
in my drink.
Yeah, because it's swampy. Gotta get that swampy air somewhere in there.
I'll bring all the swampy air.
So you don't need to eat the mint. You can just as you drink it all.
That's good to know.
Just in case. You can eat it if you want to.
No.
But you're not feeling it.
Well, you know how I feel about mint in general.
I think it's been put there by the barkeep to send a message.
That's right, yeah. You're strapping me down, just feeding me
Feeding you
minty
mint.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Take
All he
it.
needed was to put chocolate liqueur in this, and he's made you your worst nightmare.
Boo. Boo. Well, I am parched, so let us...
Have a little cheers.
Yes. Cheers.
Oh, the mint's touched.
Fuck's sake, woman.
Sorry.
Best episode ever incoming.
I made a mess.
What have you done
I ate half a blackberry.
while trying to drink and just went...
Yeah, don't mind me.
So you special bean.
I am very special today, I'm sorry. It's what sleep deprived does to me.
It isn't as sweet as I thought it would be.
No.
But it's still good.
I like it. It's basically like a sangria-esque
Ah, yeah.
type drink.
You love the
I
sangria,
do love
don't you?
sangria. I have way too much sangria in summer. Way too much.
It's the only way to deal with the
The heat,
summer.
yeah. Being outside and people's having barbecues is outside.
Bastards.
Yeah, it's
How
the
dare
only-
they?
I'll only come. I'll ask them, do they have potatoes and sangria? I'll only come to your barbecue if you've got those two things.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I'll bring my Nintendo Switch in the corner as well, so I don't have to socialise.
That sounds good to me. Just don't give me the Switch, 'cause I'll break the fucking thing in half.
Oh, I got it with the controllers and the side bits,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like a big dock.
That's fine then. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I am looking into getting the Steam Deck at some point.
They are
Could you
pretty
imagine
good. They are pretty
playing
good.
like Skyrim on the go?
I thought you were going to say like Genshin Impact or something.
I would fucking love to play Genshin Impact on the go, man. But no, nothing. I don't have anything. I don't have enough space on my PC to
Fair.
play that game, so it's a PlayStation only for that.
I see. Well, I would hit up Monster Hunter on the Steam Deck. That would be
Yeah.
so good.
Also means I can play my visual novels as
True.
well on the go. So it's like reading a book on the go, but animated.
I think they're making a PlayStation handheld thing as well.
They
Like a big,
are?
yeah.
Ooh.
See, you could get that just for Genshin.
Guess just for Genshin, just
Yeah.
spend 400 quid just for Genshin Impact on the go. It's probably
Yeah.
going to be more than that if it's PlayStation, I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be thousands. Who knows? Who knows? Like the Apple ones that they have. I think they're like £6,000 or something.
What? Apple do...
They're doing
Game
an
stuff?
AR sort of augmented reality
shit.
sort of thing, which is horrendous amounts of money. I can't
It's
remember
Apple,
how much.
so yeah,
Yeah.
they just triple the price of what it should be anyway,
That's
because
right.
it's Apple. Damn, I didn't know. Oh, all these new technologies.
So exciting.
It's
Welcome to the future.
the year 3000. She's got colours. Oh, that's a whole different song. Never mind.
No, go on.
I was going to go with straight to year 3000 so she's got 5 colours in her head, just mixing up the two bands from the 90s.
I wouldn't expect anything
Or
less.
2000, sorry. Oh, God. My brain, it's melting.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll move swiftly straight into the subject matter then, so we can try and stay
Hags.
in the
Fix
hags.
my brain, please.
Aren't you glad you're spending your time listening to us blather on
I'm
for
having a meltdown.
the better part of an hour?
I am your therapy. At least you're not as bad
Exactly.
as this.
Have these voices in your head instead of the normal
Yeah.
ones.
All the friends do it.
Oh, whoa!
Do it.
Stop it! Stop it! Subliminal messages. No deal.
That kid needs sweets.
That kids need sweets.
Oh.
What?
I'm just taking a step from my hags. They like children. So.
So, what have you got in front of you?
In front of me, I have the Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual.
Very good. So you are going to describe for me some examples of hags.
Yeah, if you want me to.
No, you can do. But I say we can do that. Or I've got my own descriptions that I've written.
I think I would much prefer your descriptions over these detailed, book written and edited.
Yes,
I think I will relate to yours better.
You're gonna enjoy. As someone who's heard my D&D notes, yeah, it's pretty much like that, but in this descriptive form. So yeah, hags, just awful witch fucks who like to mess with people. See everything beautiful as ugly, and vice versa. The older they get, the more powerful and full of magic they are. They are all about bargaining, flattery, and flirting. They hold all sorts of crazy secret magic from the weird items they keep in their huts. They have an item for every spell you could want, and it'll usually have some way of backfiring upon the wishy. They'll animate the crap out of everything in there that they can get hold of, and they also have sweet rides because you gotta look good while scooping up kids.
Sweet rides? You mean broomsticks?
Well, no, because they animate like if you.
Oh.
I was looking at it earlier. They've got tons of different like things that they ride on. So yeah, they could have like a cauldron that they've animated objects on, and then they fly around in a cauldron and all sorts of stuff.
They've just become even cooler.
They have.
They were fucking cool as it is.
Yeah, so they can have
but
a big chariot sort of wooden thing.
Because I only know obviously Baba Yaga. She goes around in her pestle and mortar. Doesn't she?
Oh, well, she has a big chicken house sort of thing.
She has the chicken house too.
Yeah.
But I've read somewhere that she makes her pestle and mortar massive, and she sits in that.
Yeah.
And goes and uses the pestle to. No, is it the wrong way around? Is the mortar? Oh, I did get it right. So the mortar's the bowl that she sits in, and the pestle's the thing that mushes stuff that she uses as like a boat.
You got me doubting myself now, but. Let's say we're right.
Yeah, we're right.
We always are right.
Yeah, of course. God. I'm a Ravenclaw. I know stuff.
I'm not.
Hags are great. They're pure, just chaotic. I class them as evil. I'm sure they're in most things they're neutral because they just want to benefit themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
But
they just love the chaos and corruption.
Yeah, they are pure chaos. And I believe they're generally fae as well.
Yep.
So that's why they're all whimsical and all about like bargaining. And the only other fun thing I know about them is they can't die from old age.
Oh.
So you physically have to go around to kill them.
Yep.
They don't just and the older they are, the more powerful they get.
That's right.
And I think they can earn titles as the older they get.
Oh.
So obviously they're just a hag when they start off becoming a hag. However that happens. And then
when you go off to hag school.
Yeah. I've heard of one way that you can become a hag, which is like water nymphs, so like water hags and stuff. If a water nymph actually falls in love with like the male human, they get cursed and then turn into a hag. That way?
Surely they must know about that, though.
You'd think so, and then that's why they just eat the men. That's probably why I know there's not many water hags around. Not that many desirables.
No.
But that's one way. But yeah, when they get older, they're just a hag. Then they can earn the title auntie.
Oh, okay.
As like then, so if you hear like my name's like auntie something, then you know that's like that's a real scary hag. And then they get promoted to granny or grandmother after that. As like top tier, so if you're
funny.
If you get invited into the woods by a granny, then you're fucked.
You're probably already having a bad time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really weird how they kind of use it, like in tiers of grannies and aunties.
Like just the family tree.
Yeah.
The higher up you get, the older you get. I think it's because that's what they would then generally transform themselves. Because hags have great like shape-shifting abilities, but they predominantly just become old women. Hence why we always know them as they can get misplaced as crones as well. But I believe crones are different. Crones are just old witches. They aren't hags, I think, but I'm probably wrong.
Who can tell?
So many names.
Who can tell?
But,
so was my description kind of good? And was it?
It's literally bang on.
Is that exactly what it says in the book?
Word for word.
I'm so good at this.
Hag represents all that is evil and cruel. Though they resemble withered crones, there is nothing mortal about these monstrous creatures whose form reflect only the wickedness in their heart.
Yep.
evil fucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we nailed it. So, I've got more descriptions of, like,
Different
in particular types of hags as well.
Yes, tell me.
Do you want some of those?
I want all of them.
All of them, and you shall have all of them. Okay, so we've got the Anis hag, not the anus hag.
Oh, Anis?
Anis.
What's that?
That is a mountain hag, who are big and strong.
So they're like female ogres.
They got apparently a strength of 21 in D&D. I don't know if they're in there, but I was told about...
No, it's not in this bog standard one, but
Well,
they might have been added into like later editions.
Maybe
this
so.
is like the base.
Haha, I beat you, book. I beat you.
Smarter than you. Yeah, this has three types in there.
I see. I'll probably bring them up, those three. But they're all about getting them kids by ripping out their teeth and fingernails and turning them into coins, and then luring in the kiddies. They'll sometimes adopt other fey creatures and like look after them and have them as servants. And yeah, they just love eating kids. Like more than usual. Yes, more than usual.
Yeah, kids, watch yourself, especially babies.
Yeah, when you're up in the mountains.
Don't take your kids to the mountains. That's what
just
we've
in
learned.
general, stay away from the mountains. It's a bad place.
Yeah, probably gonna fall down a cliff.
Exactly.
Get hit by a troll.
You just freeze to death. Just freeze to death.
Oh gosh.
Speaking of freezing, the next one we got is Ver hags, but it's spelled Bheur, but it's a Gaelic word, so you pronounce it Ver instead of Bleh.
My brain can't comprehend that.
Well,
so.
there you go. It doesn't have to.
It's an ice, maybe. Is it an ice hag?
It's a. Well, what I've written is Frosty the Snow Bitch that looks really food deprived. So they're very.
Frosty the Snow Bitch.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, they're real scraggly, and they corrupt ambitious folk, and they feed on greedy boys.
Oh, so she specifically likes boys, like gluttonous ones.
Yeah. If they can sense a kind of greedy soul or heart, then they'll go and corrupt them and court them and trick them into loving them, and then just gobble them up. Yum yum is what I've put.
Gobble.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And apparently they do it in front of loads of people and scare the shit out of them.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's great. I am picturing her with like a really long nose. I don't know why. Out of all hags, I don't picture like the mountain hag. I'm picturing her like big, strong, more ogre-like. Yeah. With cool like skin patterns and stuff. But with this one, I'm picturing like really small, long fingers, long nose.
It's all
really,
looks like me, kind of like lanky and shit.
And dangly and pointy.
Alien-looking motherfucker. That's right.
You're beautiful.
In my own special way. Next we have the green hags, which I assume you have on your one.
Right in front of me, there she is.
That's right.
It's the She-Hulk.
The She-Hulk, the green one. The Halloween hag.
The Halloween the classic witch that you get in all your kids' cartoon characters.
I've put default hag.
Yeah, there we go.
Baba Yaga was one, apparently.
Oh, I wasn't expecting her to be green.
Yeah, well, and they love to fuck with heroes and see them fail, is all I've written for that. So you can go on from that description, if you like.
The wretched and hateful green hags dwell in dying forests, lonely swamps, and misty moors, making their homes in caves. Green hag loves to manipulate other creatures into doing their bidding, masking their intention behind layers of deception. And they lure their victims to them by mimicking voices calling out for help, or drive unwanted visitors away by imitating the cries of fierce beasts.
Very good.
Oh,
you nailed it.
They have obsession with tragedy, apparently.
Ooh.
They derive joy from bringing people low and seeing hope turn to despair, not just for single people, entire nations.
Entire nations. Oh, no one is safe.
No one is safe from a green hag.
No.
She's coming for you.
Yeah. So yeah, they're your bog standard hag, if you will. Next we have night hags. I think you might have one of those as well.
Flick the page.
Night hag.
Night. Ooh, she's hot.
So what I've got is love to get all up in your dreams and give you nightmares. And I wrote, I might have one of those. Lol. If you died by having too much of a bad time in your dreams, your soul goes into its little soul sack.
I think, I'm feeling night hag. I feel like we've all had a night hag, visit us.
That's right.
She's real. She's real, guys.
They sit on your chest and get all your nightmares. So yeah.
What is his name? Mr. Sandman. Sleepy Time Junction.
Yeah.
That reminds me. She's like the female version of him. Because he gives you dreams, doesn't he? With the sand? I don't
Apparently. Oh, he like sprinkles it on your eyes.
And it makes you sleep, and
weird.
then you can control your dreams.
Yeah. But
like
she's...
Peter Pan.
She's the nightmare version of it.
Oh, yeah, she's cool. She's purple. She's spooky. She's got lots of faces.
Yeah. See, that's the soul coming out in her hands, maybe. That she's about to suck into her little bag.
Oh.
And then the last one we got is sea hags, which I imagine you have one of as well.
I fucking love sea hags.
Nice. Well, yeah, mine says, smells like shit, hate all things beautiful, and want to corrupt it all. They love holing up in creepy sunken ships and dank caves.
Yeah, they like treasure.
Yes.
They like shiny things. And I love them because they are grotesque.
Yeah, they look the most manky.
Yeah, they look wet.
And
they
rotten.
look slimy and...
It's the perfect place for bacteria. So yeah, we have all of the little variations of hag. Well, maybe not all of them, but at least some of them.
Especially in the D&D world.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, the sea hags, they just make me so happy.
They do.
I don't know, because I have it's back to therapy. I am terrified of the sea and the ocean.
Yes, of course, yeah.
And sea hags are they give me comfort. I don't know, like mermaids and sirens, just them being out there making other people also scared of the sea validates me. Because it's just like, see, terrifying.
Oh yeah, it is. That's their
jaws.
home. We shouldn't go in there.
We don't need to be there. And also just like I love pirates. And the thought of just like a sea hag coming and crawling in to steal their shit and just pulling them down. But yeah, there are a few other versions of hags in like Witcher lore.
Yes.
There's not that many. They have water hags, which are just pretty much like the sea hags in D&D.
Yeah.
However, the water hags they mainly live in swamps as well. But they hang out with drowners.
That's right. Oh, that was close. That was close.
And they also get called drowners' wives as a nickname.
Comes with the territory, I guess.
I think that's where I might have got the idea of the nymphs turning into hags from that line, but I'm not entirely sure.
And they've got big long tongues.
They do have the longest tongues.
They do.
If you are playing Witcher, Igni, I know it doesn't normally make sense, water, fire, but water should win. But apparently Igni is amazing on those bitches.
The more you know.
The more you know. I think there is a quest in The Witcher 3 where you can fight some water hags, so you have to go to an orphanage.
Yeah.
And there's a kid called Johnny who's gone missing.
Oh, Johnny.
Oh, little Johnny.
Oh.
And you find that when you find him, he can't talk, like Ariel. And you have to go find him a bottle and give him this bottle back. And then he drinks the bottle and he gets his voice back.
Yeah.
Because he's been, I can't fully remember, but I'm sure he asked something from
the hag.
Because she's the crone lady is called Gran.
Ah, so she's a...
Who runs the orphanage with all these kids.
Oh.
And yeah, he loses his voice. And then Geralt's only there and he doesn't really look into it after that because he's just there to be like, where's Ciri? These kids have apparently seen Ciri, so he needs the voice back.
Yeah. Is she part of the crone, the three
crones, yeah. Gran's one of them.
The coven.
Yeah, she pretends to be Granny at the orphanage.
The rule of three.
Yes! Yeah, because that is a big thing. It's even in D&D.
Yep.
Hags can be groups of 3 and no more.
That's right.
Because if there's 2 of them, they can't win an argument. But if there's 3 of them, you can. Unless you all have different opinions.
That's right. They still don't like each other, but they can pull together and get all powerful.
The only other one in Witcher that I'm aware of is grave hags, which are the cemetery ones.
Yeah,
digging up bones, little
strapping them to them.
Yeah, and eating them, eating all those bone dust.
That's right.
Which I think is really just a cool.
Crunchy.
Yeah,
it's good calcium.
It's not a bad omen, I guess, to have a grave hag there. She's keeping your crops farmed. Because you played the Graveyard Keeper, that game that's like Stardew Valley.
I've seen it been played, yeah.
Because that'd be just real handy if you had...
just a grave hag just munching around.
Because obviously in that one, you're just burying fake bodies, using the meat and selling it on to make money, to make your temple and religion better.
That game is sort of grim, isn't it?
I love that game so much. It's
nice and calming.
Yeah, and like
digging up bodies.
And you've got a pet skull who just talks to you to help teach you how to make potions. And there's a great tavern in there. So,
what more could you want?
Right? Have a beer, eat some meat, eat your sister. It's all right.
Eat your sister.
Buried her last week. She's
prime.
slow cooking ready.
That's right. She's ready to go. She's been aging.
Aging like a fine wine.
Delicious.
Talking about wine. Uh-huh. Sippy sip.
This is good. I like it a lot.
I could definitely drink a lot of that very quickly, but I'm taking my time because I know recently I've been downing our drinks.
When you've been watching them back and you've been like, oh, look at me go.
I've been there like, I've been finishing them before we get halfway through the episode. I should probably
it depends on
slow the fuck down.
The yummy factor of the drink, though.
All of them are yummy, though.
And there were some of them. All drinks are not created equally.
This is very true. But with hags, there is also spoiler if you've not touched Baldur's Gate yet.
Oh.
So pre-warning, I'm going to talk about someone, if you can't guess by the title, who could possibly be met in Baldur's Gate.
Skip ahead now. Like 10 minutes, I don't know.
5. Good luck. But yeah, in that game, you could possibly meet a wonderful old lady who you could find out has kidnapped another lady. Not a baby this time, so it's not that horrific.
No, she's an adult
She's gonna have
girl.
have a baby though.
Oh yes.
She wants to give away her baby to the hag to save someone. I can't really remember, but is like, hag, help me, do this for me. And in there you'll find all the other ladies and men that this hag has captured.
That's right. Yeah, we go through her because, when we were doing it, you noticed that the fireplace in the hut looked a bit suspicious, and I was like, I'll go and walk through it straight away while we're mid conversation with the hag, and then, with that auntie.
Auntie, so she's not a granny. She's
an auntie, so she's pretty top tier. And yeah, she just instantly turned into hag form as soon as I stepped through the fireplace. What are you doing? And
this is my house.
I had to go chase her through, and she had all sorts of weird.
Oh, she was intense. Because we just fought her normally. Like when you get to her secret lair.
Yeah.
And we tried to fight her, and you have to try and save the girl, or not save the girl, as we didn't.
Yeah, well, we tried. We knocked her out, and then she obviously bled out somehow. We broke it.
Wasn't our fault. Wouldn't let me heal her. But when you go down there, you get through the secret passage of the fireplace.
Yes.
And you find her wonderfully bubbling cauldron of probably all sorts of people. But in that room, there's a few people who she's kept by solving their woes in the most unusual and wonderful ways.
That's right. There's a headless fellow, isn't there?
There is a headless fella who he didn't want to... I think he didn't want to think about something anymore. Yeah. So she just removed his head, and he's still there. Like when you click on him, his head's moving about. His body's dead, just holding them. There was a girl, I think that was my favourite one. There was a girl laying down, and an eye was on a statue looking at herself in the mirror because she didn't want to see her family anymore. Yeah. So her eye is just forever looking at the reflection.
That's right. There's a frozen dwarf as well.
Yeah,
he's great. He thought he had an illness, but so he was like, freeze me so I don't get my family ill. Yeah. But it was something that the hag had given him.
Yeah,
really.
So she gave him a potion to make it cure. He probably did actually have an illness.
Oh, fair.
And she probably cured that, but in curing him, she was like, oh, what a shame. It also made you petrified. Yeah. Shame that. And then there was a guy, it was an elf boy. And he wanted to know his future because he was scared he was going to make the wrong decision.
Oh, yeah.
And so she just put him in the corner with hundreds of mirrors that showed him all options in his life, and he went crazy.
As you would, yeah.
Just seeing yourself die in different versions, or living a wonderful life, but you don't know how you got to those outcomes.
So you just go insane instead.
Yeah. So all of these people are just...
I'm pretty sure there's one who was like a door as well.
Yes, there was a guy who'd been turned into a door, but I don't think we know why.
No, I mean, I think we did But you guys were chatting with him, and I was like, I don't care about no door backstory.
Well, the thing's when you click on the door, all it does is show, because he's like, please don't walk through me, because he's an illusion and it hurts. But he was showing you that every time someone's walked through him before, it had Auntie just kill him, essentially. Yeah. So he was like, don't do it! Save yourself! I'm trying to stop you!
Yeah.
But
like,
yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah. And then he had like it showed visions of like other people coming through and just dying and trying to save him. Failed. But yeah, the main character, the girl that you're trying to save, I think was sacrificing her baby, now I'm remembering, to bring back her husband.
Oh yeah, he's buried outside.
He's buried outside.
Well, he's not really buried, he's just in the coffin, like just a little bit ways off from the hut.
And then dependent, because I have saved her in my personal
well
playthrough.
done. Well done.
I found the button that you just needed to let her out.
This is the button I pressed afterwards.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I did save skim it a little bit.
Oh, of course.
Because I got really upset at myself. Because the hag turns into the girl. So you don't know which one's which.
Oh yeah, she does.
And
did you blast
I
it?
picked the wrong one, and I was like, "Oh, I want to try this one more time, one more time,
one more time."
No, I'm not even gonna. Fuck's sake!
Every single time, like, is she gonna get it right?
Never.
Never. Ever.
I would gamble. I would bet a lot of money that I would get it wrong.
Me too.
But yeah, I believe that woman. She was actually going in knowing that the hag was going to take her baby.
Yeah.
To bring back her.
For
her
sure.
Husky Buzz. But I don't think the husband was going to come back probably how she was expecting.
No, yeah, because I think you can then go and resurrect the husband as well with the wand.
Yeah, you can, because you find that she's made a wand with his name on it, and you can be like, ta-da! And she always has bad reactions. I reloaded to see all the options of how she'd react.
Oh, yeah, you did the snap wand as well, where they're like,
That's the one No. Yes, the one I ended with, I think.
Yeah, that was the best one for all of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, but she got angry at either way, and you had to fight her pretty much no matter what.
You had to fight her. I bet that was pretty one-sided.
Just slapped her, to be honest. She had six health. Backhand you, bitch. Get back in your place.
You're going back in the hut.
Yeah. I'm going to put you in the cauldron and eat you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Auntie Ethel now.
Yeah.
But she was a great...
I love
hag. She was a great hag.
She's a classic fairy tale.
Yeah, because I think it was Liam's character who was talking with her the most at the start when we went in, and he was giving her a bit of flirty action and stuff, and she was loving it. So she's like, "Oh, you can come round my house anytime.
Have dinner with me and tea."
Yeah, that's right. So
and then when you get there, you find all the food's rotting, and it's been illusion to make you think it looks good.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. But then she turns into that horrific looking green sludge thing.
She's grotesque. Like it's how big their heads are as well. So gross.
Very deformed. That was the first fight where I was like, "Oh, this might get a bit
we
leery."
might not make it.
Still messed her up.
But talking about that and how hags always twist things, like we've just given explanations. If there was, you can either picture it in fantasy setting or real life. You can choose. If you were to ask a hag a thing, what do you think you would... What would be your deepest... What would make you go deep into the forest?
What is my deepest desire?
Oh, what would you ask? Auntie Ethel?
I would really like some of the crisps that I used to get in Malaysia called Twisties that I can never get ever again, and they were my favourite crisps ever, and I love them, and I think about them quite a lot, well, more than I probably should. So yeah, that would be one of them. Can I have some Twisties, please?
Can I have some Twisties, please?
Chicken flavour.
Are they chicken flavour?
The chicken flavour are the ones. And the Flaming Hot, actually.
Describe their look and their texture.
They look like knickknacks.
Ooh.
They're like knickknacks or Cheetos. They're like little bumpy, weird fuckers.
I think about that later too.
Yeah, and yeah, they're so good. My sister went back to Malaysia on holiday and she brought me back like a big pack, like specifically for me. Oh yeah, she brought it back for me, and I was just like, there's a picture of me like, yes,
I will have one a month.
No, I ate them all straight. And my nephew was there. I mean, like, you're supposed to share. This great picture of me just like, no.
I will share everything with you, child,
this
but not
special.
this.
This is special. So yeah, I would. That'd be one of them.
Alright, I'm trying to think. Right. Yes.
So you're gonna twist it.
I'm gonna twist it for you. Yes, young William, I will get you whatever you want. But every time you eat them, you'll get ridiculous amount will just appear. Yeah. But you just get bigger and bigger. We're going like Violet from Charlie and the
Will I turn into a twisty? Like,
yeah,
I get all knobbly and stuff and bigger.
Oh yes, let's go down that route, which is like oh god, what's the the Japanese horror guy? Oh no, it's just had a Netflix TV show come out about it as well. Fuck.
Me don't know.
Yeah, it's a classic Japanese horror guy, and he has lots of twists where people just start to twist and
cracking and bone snapping and stuff.
Yeah, it's great. I'm so sad I can't think what he's called. But he's cool. Check him out. Just Google Japanese horror. You'll find him. Spiral Man.
Spiral Man.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. So you'll just every time you eat one, you just twist and twist and twist, and then when you finally eat enough and you become a twisty, she'll eat you.
Yeah, you think I'd stop eating them after the first twist, but yeah, I can't get enough.
I can't get enough.
Yeah, I can't get enough of those things. So yeah,
there's your little twist.
There's one of
but
them.
she does it for you, and she achieves it mightily.
Well, how about you? What about you, young lady? What would your deepest desire be? Come into my hut and tell me what you want.
Just shivered right down my spine.
Yes.
Oh, please, almighty hag. I would just love to be able to speak to my dog. So I can have a real conversation with him.
That's a really good one. That's a really good one.
Okay. You shall be able to speak to your dog. But,
what should we do for the butt?
Oh, thanks. Just fucking shouts at me like, I hate you every time we talk. Like, oh no.
How about you can understand them, but they can't understand you?
Oh no! I'm just shouting at them like, this is just nothing has changed.
Yeah, exactly. Except for now you know what they're saying, but you can't
now they just can't understand me at all.
Yeah, either that or you turn into a dog. But you probably like that or something. You like that?
I like that. Give me that. I want that. Oh no, I don't want to be a dog. I quite like my life.
Okay, yeah, you
Jake.
turn into a dog then.
Oh.
It turns into a dog, so then you can understand all dogs.
Do you know what's going to happen now? After this episode, I have to go downstairs to Jake, my partner, and be like, would you still love me if I was a dog?
Marry me.
Will you still marry me?
Now that I'm a dog.
Because that's like a viral thing around where people, women ask would you still love me if I'm a slug?
If I'm a slug.
It's very specific that it's a slug.
Okay.
I don't know why. And I've not asked Jake.
What do men usually say?
Well, you always hope they would say yes, but I completely understand that
you are a slug.
You are a slug. You won't live for very long as a slug, so I'll love you until you die.
Yeah.
Which is like a week. Then I'll eat you. I'll cherish you.
I'll stamp on you.
Yeah, I'll stamp. I'll make it quick. I'd be quite happy with that response. I don't think I'd enjoy being a slug.
I mean, that's a really weird question.
I agree. Hence why
Thank God I'm single and no one's asked me that. Oh,
I'll ask
praise
you
the
later.
Lord. Throw you in a bin. In the bin she goes.
Ew.
Salt you. Let's salt you up.
Burning, Master, now I'm burning.
You gotta salt the slug. No one likes salting the slug, but you gotta do it.
That feels like a euphemism for something else.
No, I'm just quoting Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
But it's a snail, not a slug.
Oh.
So there we go.
Same thing. Would you still love me if I was a snail?
No, you'd be extra crunchy on the stomp. It always makes me feel bad.
Yeah, I don't. I've never crunched a snail. I would just.
You've never crunched a snail?
Not on purpose.
Oh, by accident. Yeah.
Probably by accident.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have noticed.
I was going to say, like, never in your life
Never,
by accident.
ever.
I was about to be proper amazed.
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
If you turned into a slug, I'd ship you to Paris, so at least you'd get cooked well.
I'd die before I got there, no doubt.
I'd
freeze in the air.
I'll travel you on the Eurostar. I'll get you first class and everything. I'll
just on
put
your
you
hand.
In
There you go.
Here's a
cook
chef.
him up.
Cook him up, please. I need to eat him.
Oh, you're going to eat it
Yeah.
as well. Oh.
Yeah, so you can
Fair
have
enough.
a full, and then when you come back out the other end, I'll keep you wrapped up. My precious William.
Fuck it out. Keeping your poop in a jar till the day you come back, so I don't forget just what you are. keeping your poop in a jar.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but we'll go with it. Da-na-na-na.
That's a Hayseed Dixie song.
Oh, really?
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, they do a lot of country covers of rock songs, but that is an original, funnily enough.
I can't imagine why.
I know. Awesome. So, we've been
hagged.
You've been hagged. You've been hagged.
I've been hagged.
You've been hagged. Very good. I think we've... unless there's any other hags you want to talk about in games or mention?
No, there's Hansel and Gretel, which I didn't realise for a very long time till I was older that it's actually a hag.
I think everyone thinks they're witches.
Yeah, because people get a lot confused about that sort of...
I mean, I would.
Well, witches generally look a bit better.
Oh, they're the pretty ones.
Well, the pretty ones. Especially if we go with, like, witches and Witcher and mages.
Yeah.
They're fucking hot as shit.
What about, like, from... what's that? The Witches.
The 3 broomsticks.
No, just the Witches, the Roald Dahl thing.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's
'Cause
where
they
we
look
get the
manky.
classic, like, like Halloween witches, don't we?
Yeah,
From
with
that,
the
with the
fucking-
long tail. And you've got, obviously, the theatre production of Wicked. We've got
Yes.
a green witch in that, but I guess she's just a green hag. I've never really thought about it or looked into that one.
Everyone loves Wicked.
It's amazing.
I've never seen it. Everyone who I know has seen it is like, Wicked's the fucking best.
I've seen it twice.
Well,
It's
there you
very
go.
good.
There you go.
I'm a big fan of theatre productions. I think that's
Theatre.
theatre. Oh. Yeah, I love that. Lion King's also amazing.
Yeah.
I
I saw that Spirited Away is coming to the stage as well in London.
One of our friends has also invited us to go. We're thinking of all going in February, so we should hit it on. Don't know. Yeah, that's so organise that out.
No. Yes, I love that film.
Yes.
So I imagine it'd be great.
Yeah, and
On stage.
my mum messaged me for another theatre production, but I said no, I'm okay because it was going to be a musical, and I don't think I could have handled it. But Death Note
Oh, right, yeah.
as the musical.
Yeah, I remember you talking about this.
Yeah, I just feel a bit weird about it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine them singing.
That in musical form.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be visual. I'd go just for the visuals alone,
Yeah,
but the music's put me off.
Nightmare Before... not Nightmare. Fucking Nightmare on... No, not even that.
Nightmare on Us?
Sweeney Todd.
Oh, Sweeney Todd's fucking
Sweeney
amazing.
Todd, yeah. So, and that's all grim, and he's murdering up people, and they have songs in that.
But I feel like the songs kind of just work for that because I've never seen it not singing.
Sure.
I think that's the issue. I think I've watched the anime where it's just talking. So suddenly trying to picture those scenes with like Misa singing in the background, being like, "Oh, Kiwi, look at me!" Like I don't think I could handle like her trying to force a romance down my throat via song.
Okay.
But yeah, Wicked. I'd happily go take to see that.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm ready. I probably am. Just get me drunk.
Or I could really spin the curve and take you to see Harry Potter.
Spin the curve.
Spin the curve.
Spin the curve.
I can't. It's not a saying, is it? Spin the ball. I don't know. Is it
We're spinning something.
Spin-
Someone's getting spun.
spinning a Beyblade? There we go.
Let them rip.
Let 'em rip.
Let them rip.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
There's the Harry Potter musical.
Definitely not.
No, okay. I've seen that
Absolutely
twice
not.
too.
Have
It's
you?
great. Yeah. My parents bought it for me for my birthday, and then I bought tickets for Paige for her birthday to go see. Because she's a big Harry Potter buff. And yeah, she's your fellow Hufflepuff.
I think I've only ever seen Les Miserables and
Not seen that.
also that other weird one in London with all the puppets, and it's like an adult humour sort of one.
Oh,
It's
yes.
like the internet is for
People
porn.
born. Yes, I've not seen
Yeah.
that. I couldn't. We went to go see it with school.
Avenue Q?
Avenue Q. That's
That's
it.
it, yeah.
I've watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I couldn't go when school went to go see it because I did theatre.
Of course. Of course. As we all did, darling.
Oh yes. Yeah, and I couldn't go on the school trip. I can't remember why.
I see.
There was some reason. But I got to go see Wicked with school. So
You lucky mucker.
I know.
You lucky mucker.
That's what you get for being near London at school, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. We just had to go to Ipswich.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. You were technically closer to London than I was, and we still went to all the London ones.
Did you go to a fancy school?
No. I went to. There was a all
Bog
boys
school.
bog school. Yeah, it was. There was an all boys school in our town, all girls school, and then the mixed school, which was obviously you go if you failed your 11 plus. That's where the school you go to. So.
Is that the one you went to?
Yeah, of course I did. Do I look smart? Do I sound smart?
11 plus. What is that?
It's when you're in year 6.
I was in Malaysia for year 6.
So yeah, in year 6
I
you
never
have
got
to
that.
do
big-
an exam at the end of the year
Yeah.
before you go to secondary to decide which secondary school
How
you went
smart
to.
you are.
Yay!
I see.
Weird. I don't think it's a thing anymore. Anyway, we've
No, it's not. It's not a thing anymore. I'm pretty sure.
That's hags. All teachers
Oh, yeah.
are hags. There we go. That's how we
Teachers
get back
are
on.
hags. We made it back to hags somehow. That was a big old tangent.
Yeah, that's
Whoa!
Oh, theatre.
Look at the size of that tangent.
That's a big
Damn.
boy.
Damn.
Right, I think we should finish these drinks and let these lovely people dream about hags. Of
Yes.
the night hag
Not-
coming
oh,
and
the night
visiting them.
hag.
Yeah, she's going to visit you. She's going to sit on you. And she's going to take all your nightmares.
I'm gonna put your soul in my sack.
Alright, you sorry lot. Drink up, we're closing.